Hello guys, JP from JP's Pet Nation. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Before we get into today's video, I hope you're all looking after yourself and you're all keeping safe in these crazy times with obviously lockdown and stuff. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. I love hearing from you guys, and if you need any help or any support or just someone to talk to, leave a comment, go to our social media, and I'll always chat to you guys. Before we get into today's video, can you please hit the subscribe button, which should be here, and the notification bell. It helps us out a lot, guys, and to be notified for all the new videos that are coming out is the most important thing as well, because you don't want to miss any of these good videos. We normally release a video Monday and Friday, 2 PM UK time, all being well. Also, make sure you follow us on social media. It'll pop up around here. We've got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and more. Make sure you follow us on there to stay up to date with everything. You get cheeky looks at some upcoming videos, a cheeky look at some of the animals what I don't actually show in here, and posts about events and other things as well. Instagram is probably the best one to go to, if I'm honest with you, and that is JP's Pet Nation on Instagram. If not, there is other social media you can follow here. Alright guys, with all that said, let's get on with today's video. But before we get on with today's video, you was expecting an unboxing video. The unboxing video is going to be coming out on Monday now, I think, guys, just because we had a delay on the post, which sucks, but it's going to be here Friday. I'm filming this obviously before Friday to get released on Friday, but it's going to be here Friday it is, so I'm going to unbox it Friday, edit over the weekend, and then I'm going to put it up Monday, hopefully all being well. Alright guys, with all that said, let's get on with today's video, and that is top 5 best new world tarantulas to keep and why. Let's get on with it. Intro. Absolutely gorgeous little tarantulas. We're going to start off with the common name is the Brazilian red and white striped bird eaters. Again, these are absolutely gorgeous little tarantulas, as you can see from the photos now. They've got beautiful markings on the legs and the body, but they are very feisty for a new world tarantula and be happy to flick hairs and to give you a threat pose. These are an absolutely beautiful tarantula and well worth getting in a hobby. Don't let their attitude put you off. Honestly, these are gorgeous, affordable and very common in the hobby. These species of tarantulas will get to 15 to 17 centimetres, so they are quite a large species of tarantula. But again, they are well worth keeping. They do like it a little bit more moist than other tarantulas, but you can do that by giving the bowl a overflow as well when you're giving them water, and they are quite easy to keep. They're fast growing, always out in the open, and absolutely beautiful. Well worth keeping. Let's move on to number 4 now, guys. So number 4, I've got to go with the Mexican bloodleg tarantula. They're an absolutely beautiful tarantula and very docile. Yes, there is other species what look similar to this, like the brachypalmas and all that, but there are different species what look kind of similar. These are an absolutely must-have in the hobby, guys. These are a gorgeous, beautiful tarantula and a perfect showpiece for anyone who collects tarantulas. They can be defensive, but instead of having a threat pose, they will run away and flick hairs. They come from the wild in Mexico and deserts and sublands like that, so they do like dry environments to make sure you keep their enclosure nice and dry. Make sure you give them a water box every tarantula normally drinks. They can grow to about 15 centimetres long, including the legs, and that's females, and they make an absolutely gorgeous tarantulas just from the way that the markings look and their attitude, and that the fact that they will be out and about a lot in their enclosure as well. These are an absolutely gorgeous species of tarantula, and again, look at the photos. You can see these beautiful legs and the beautiful body. I love the reds, the blacks, and just pretty much one of my favourite tarantulas. With that said, let's move on to number 3 on the list. Number 3 is my favourite, and that's the GBB, or the green bottle blue. They're absolutely great beginner tarantulas. Not only a must-have in anyone's collection from the colours they have and the amazing webs to make, but these are a very docile tarantula when it comes to flicking and doing threat poses. They'll rather be skittish and run off and hide or get out of the way than stand their ground and flick hairs at you. Not only do they make absolutely great beginner tarantulas, they're absolutely breathtaking colours, makes them a must-have in any hobby. They've got gorgeous jet blue legs when adults and a gorgeous body, and when they stand on their web, you can see absolutely how beautiful they are. These are an absolute gorgeous tarantula to keep, and not only when they're adults, but when they're young as well. They do change quite a lot when they go from a sling to an adult. You can see the colours and the patterns changing on them, and these have got to be one of my all-time favourite tarantulas. They're one of the best webbers in the tarantula hobby as well, and as you can see from these photos, their body stands out when they stand on the white web. They do need a lot of anchor points in their enclosure to help them with the webbing, and these tarantulas will grow to about 4 to 5 inches, with males obviously being a lot smaller. Again, these are absolutely breathtaking tarantulas and one you must have in any hobby. They're docile, skittish and nervous, yes, but they'll rather run away than stand their ground and flick hairs. Absolutely must have GBB in your collection. Not only from the colours, but one from the attitude as well. Alright guys, with that said, let's get to number 2 on the list now, which is number 2 on the list has got to be the Brazilian Black. They are very chilled and docile New World tarantula, which is unbelievable to be honest. They are declined to flick hairs and they rather run and hide than stand their ground. These are an absolutely unbelievable jet black body. What is absolutely beautiful and mind-blowing how beautiful these black tarantulas are, and they are one of my all-time favourite tarantulas. I love their gorgeous black body and the way they are. They're very docile, very chilled, and to be honest, I would actually handle these myself, and I'm not a big fan of handling tarantulas. Adults will spend most of the time out in the open as well, which makes them a great show pet, and you can make a nice enclosure for them. But when they're younger, slings and obviously juvies, they will spend most of the time in burrows to keep safe and to hide from predators. They are a very slow to medium growing tarantula, and from my own experience, my ones, what I've got now, are actually quite slow growers, and when they get to adults, they grow to about 6 to 7 inches. Must keep tarantula for anyone who wants their black tarantulas. These are like a gorgeous silk black tarantula, absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, with that said, let's get to number 1 on the list and see what number 1 is. Number 1 on the list has got to be the Chilean Rose. They've got to be one of the most underrated tarantulas in the hobby today. And if you want me to do a top 5 underrated tarantulas video, click the card what's popping up right now guys. Vote in the poll and I'll get the video done in a later video if you want me to do it. Also guys, yes, these aren't a gorgeous jet black like the Brazilian Black or a beautiful Weber and a beautiful body like the GBB. But these tarantulas are very easy to keep and very common in the hobby. They're not too expensive as well, and again, they can be kept at slightly different temperatures than they're meant to. They adapt to temperature and set up quite easily, which makes them a great tarantula to start with. They're also slow grower tarantulas, what means that they only get to about 12 to 13 centimetres, and a slow growing tarantula is quite good for your first tarantula. They don't need massive setups because they're not the biggest tarantula out there, and they're very docile most of the time as well, so they can be handled. They are very underrated and a lot of people don't keep them in the hobby no more because of how common they are. But for me, I personally think they're one of the best New World tarantulas to start off in the hobby just because of how adaptable they can be to certain things. Check out the cards what are popping up on screen now guys. These are some of my latest videos. There's one over here what YouTube recommends. This other one is a 2020 playlist of all my videos. This one down here is my recent video. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you vote in that poll if you want me to do a top 5 underrated tarantulas on there. With all that said, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.